Hey guys, welcome back to the news. In a recent development, the former governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, knocked Governor Monday Okpebholo's decision to probe his administration, saying it is a diversionary tactic to mask his incompetence and unpreparedness for office. We recall that Monday Okpebholo had approved the formation of a 14-member state access verification committee to investigate the administration of his predecessor. Now, the committee was tasked with verifying the state's assets and liabilities under the previous administration. But reacting, the former governor Obaseki noted that Okpebholo is doing this as a smokescreen to mask his incompetence and unpreparedness in office. According to Obaseki, Okpebholo is devoid of ideas and lacks a clear vision to drive development in the state, noting that the Edo governor is resorting to cheap political tactics and using a circus of meaningless probe to distract from his glaring incompetence and lack of direction. It seems that this governor Okpebholo lacks ideas, lacks clear vision for the development of the state, and therefore resulted to the charades of empty probes to buy time and to distract the people from his incompetence. Now his sole plan is to treat Edo people like a discerning mob that you can distract like a show, like the duel of gladiators in the ancient Rome. But Okpebholo will soon learn that he is the governor, which makes it the hardest job in Nigeria because the Edo people of Edo State are wise and can hardly be fooled. So his tactic may succeed in deceiving some certain people in some states in Nigeria, but certainly not Edo people. So they've noted that he should stop this attempt because it is being made to fool Edo people. Guys, I see no harm in Okpebholo trying to probe his predecessors' governments. Probe is a normal and a mandatory part of governing process. It's a form of audit. It looks into how the previous administration managed resources. It is supposed to be a part of handover process. It's actually a probe audit which helps to identify areas of labs for improvement. So there is no need for Obaseki referring to it as a distraction. He should make public his own round-up audit report on how he ran his administration immediately as a step for the probe. They say a clear conscience fears no accusation. So if Obaseki knows he has nothing against him, nothing implicating, then he should not fear this probe despite the committee being set up against him. And as for Okpebholo, he should also focus on his tasks at hand because many people may see this as a witch hunt, a political witch hunt. But for Obaseki, if you know there is no skeleton in your cupboard, then you have nothing to fear. If Obaseki is convinced that he managed the affairs of Edo people very well and there is nothing incriminating against him, then he has nothing to fear, except there is something he's hiding from the public. And trust me, Okpebholo would make sure he moves to the end of the earth to unveil those things to the people of Edo State, because we know that those guys are not, on good talking terms. So Okpebholo would want to make sure he does everything possible to frustrate Obaseki. So Obaseki should not be afraid of probe. If at all they want to probe Obaseki's administration, it should be coming from the EFCC. I mean, if they have anything incriminating against Obaseki, the EFCC are the ones that mostly chases after former governors. They tend to go after former governors after, maybe 6 months after office, they tend to go after them. So I feel the EFCC are yet to make their move because they still have, some few cases at hand, like this Yahaya Bello's case, that of the former governor of Delta State, Ifeanyi Okowa, and I'm sure Obaseki's turn will come. If there's anything they have against, if there's any corruption charges or corruption case against Obaseki, it will surely be unveiled. But Okpebholo shouldn't be distracted from his own path by going after his predecessors past, chasing after Obaseki's administration, what he has done and what he did not do. He should focus on his people. Now, these are reactions from Nigerians. Even when he owed backlog salaries arrears to local government workers, this man needs self-examination. He has no ideas because he wants to probe you. We shall see. If you are really transparent, allow the committee members to do their job and wait for their invitation so you can clear yourself. We will be watching. At this point, we know that Obaseki cannot could not probe Oshomole's administration because he was a co-signatory to all Oshomole's projects. Otherwise, it would have been a scandal. Remember, he had also set up a panel, but it ended in futility. Obaseki, be patient. You were high-headed when you were governor. I know you will be interested in flying into Atiku's camp for a backup. Be fast about it. Your unruly nature did not recognize elected House of Assembly members was one of the biggest blows to democracy. This is a kettle calling pot black. The Oba of Benin Kingdom should note what's happening. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. But as for Obaseki, he has nothing to be afraid of. He should be rest assured. If he doesn't have anything if he doesn't have any skeleton in his cupboard, then he shouldn't be scared of probing. He may see this as Okpebholo trying to come at him, in one way or the other, but he should be rest assured that Okpebholo is just doing his job. Guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.